We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. We're glad you could join us for our first broadcast of the year. Today's matchup looks like it'll be a great battle between two very evenly matched teams as the visiting team match up against the home team. Welcome to another presentation of NFL football. Hi, everyone. I'm Al Michaels, and with me, as always, John Madden.
Now, here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, and the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
Lavernius Coles will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. Stopping this combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
They do stuff like that these days. You get all warmed up, stretch a little, then you get together as a team, say a little something, and you start going crazy.
Both teams have taken the field, and the season is about ready to get started. Zatzvig is back and ready to put this one in the air. And this one's a short kickoff from the 11. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. They line up in the I formation.
At the 41-yard line. First and 10.
Into the open field. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
They'll go from the I formation. Coles, the motion man. They'll pass on first down. Slings it across the middle. And he stopped at the 30. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
John, as we look at the matchup, two teams that are evenly matched in a game that very likely goes down to the very end.
It sure looks that way, but that's exactly what's going to make this one so much fun to watch. They're both coming in here looking for a big win.
The backs are lined up in an I. Barlow with the pass. He hits his receiver. And a fumble. It's stopped. So they'll turn it over in the red zone.
I'll tell you, they always say it. You have to come away with something when you get down inside the 20. The teams that are successful in this league almost always get some kind of points when they move down here. Maybe they only kick a field goal, but they usually get something. That's a heck of a lot better than coming away with no points at all.
Going to the air on first down. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
McMahon sets up. With the carry, breaking free. 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback. Under pressure. Great play in the backfield by Lang. McMahon brought down for the sack.
They need some better blocking out of that offensive front. You have to use your hands, get them out in front of you, keep them inside, maintain leverage, and balance it. You need to hold those blocks and slow down the pass rush.
Looking for an option. Closing in. Throws it.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's 1st and 10. Brown in the backfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Pressure, gets the pass off, drops the interception. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Gets the toss to the right. And he's tackled behind the line. They may want to dump that play, John.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
3rd and long.
You got it. Let's go. Come on.
They'll go from the shotgun. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Rolling out to his right. Picked off. Big opening. The 40. The 30. The 20. They timed the blitz perfectly, and it paid off.
You know, sometimes sacks are a result of good coverage. But that time, it was an interception that resulted from a good pass rush.
So it's a 1st down with great field position after the interception.
Hit him low.
Palmer gets set.
Give it all you got, Keith. Come on.
Hand it off to the back. Couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Come on, partner. Cowboy. Sideline, D. Eagle what?
Gets the toss to the right, and he's tackled behind the line. Tackled deep in the backfield.
He did what linebackers are supposed to do. He flew to the ball, and when he got there, he made the sure tackle and brought him down.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Loose it. Set. Eagle left.
With the throw, he finds his man. They went with a screen pass on that play.
And the defense was waiting to pounce on it.
David Akers lines up for about a 36-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. A nice kick, and it's good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
Sends it forward. From the 9. Defense forced the interception the last time this offense had the ball, and they'll be looking to do the same thing here. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Passing on 1st down. Under pressure. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. And the blitz confused the pass protection.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. A guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his place. I'll tell you, that could make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
You got him. Set. Hit the ball.
Dropping back, surveying the field. Here's an opening.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
About a yard to go. Ball on their own 35. The lineup with 6 defensive backs. It's rid of it. Incomplete. They went to the air on 3rd down, but the receiver couldn't come up with it.
The offense executed the play just the way it's drawn up. The receiver just couldn't get it under control.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. A lot of open field as he takes the punt.
38-yard punt. Returned for a gain of 4 yards.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 30. Going to the right. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
Dime backs in for this play.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Lose it, lose it. Come on, D up. Set. Ain't nothing.
Surveying the field with the pass on the money. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
94. We got nothing. Set.
Tosses it left. Good play in the backfield. And that's a loss of 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 41.
Second and 13.
Hand it off to the back.
41-yard line.
John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Eagle left. We'll see. We got nothing. Today.
Closing in with the pass. Break free. Tackle at the 48-yard line. So that play goes for about 6.
On the play.
Brown back to return. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. But he made the right decision there.
The home team come out in the bunch formation.
Give it all you got.
Throws it. This pass is incomplete. He just dropped that pass.
He got open and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control.
So it's 2nd and 10. McMahon gets set. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Winfield just made a great defensive play.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
From the gun.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Cowboy. Let's go. Come on. Set.
Pressure. Surveying the field. Throwing. Almost got it. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. It threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 46.
Snake eyes.
To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside. Into the open. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you got 2nd and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on 3rd, and you'll still only need a yard or 2 for the 1st down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 44.
Drops back. Under pressure with the throw. Good-looking play.
Hey, I like to see him get the fullback involved in the passing game. He's a pretty good option out of the backfield. He has quick feet, good hands, so passing to him sometimes is a pretty good idea.
Barlow lines up behind his fullback in the I. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Slings it to the outside. He's on the run. Barlow did a great job coming up with that one.
Yeah, if they keep making catches like that, this quarterback is going to get into quite a rhythm.
Dropping back, gets rid of it. Incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a 3rd down play. Hand it off. Ellis makes the tackle at the 22-yard line. About a 2-yard gain here. That will be the final play of the 1st quarter, and we have a close one so far with the visiting team ahead of the home team, 3-0. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. The kick is up. And the kicker got all of that one. That kick is good, and it's his 2nd field goal of the game. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice distance. From the 2-yard line. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. The home team line up in Tripp's bunch. And it's complete. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
About 2 to go. Closing in, gets rid of it, hits him on the run. He delivers the forearm. No problem picking up the 1st.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
The home team come out in the bunch formation. He'll pass on 1st down. Throws it out over to the left. Right to him. Finneran was in perfect position to make that catch.
A completed pass requires good communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Guns it left side. He hits his receiver. Plows ahead. McMahon doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Brown, the deep man, looking to run it here. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Poke out right. Cowboy.
At the 22-yard line. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Come on, get up.
Pressure with the throw, with the catch. Look at that power. Touchdown, home team. A nice pass, a nice catch, and it goes for the score.
That was just a solid play. That guy was not going to be denied.
Welcome comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Zastovich is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 24.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 13-yard line. The visiting team will start this drive from the 28-yard line.
24 on the return.
First and 10. Ball on their own 28. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. They'll go with a play fake with the throw, and he hits his target. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Stay guys.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming. Good play in the backfield by Mixon. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass cover. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
Eagle left. Get in there, Lon. Be out now.
Drops back. Under pressure. Looking for a receiver. Just ran out of time.
That was just a relentless pass rush. They got off their blocks quickly, and they did a good job of running them down.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
Lose it. Lose it.
They line up in the I formation. Closing in, throwing, turns, he has it.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 45-yard line. Crosses it left. Couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Pressure. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, it just bounced off his hand.
Palmer gets set. With the pass, and it's caught. Crumpler continues to be a reliable target. That's his 3rd catch of the game. To line up for what will be his 2nd punt of the game. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
They'll take over at the 2-yard line. 1st and 10.
Brown. Gain of a couple on that carry. Seven yards to go. Ball on their own 5. It's the toss to the right. Brown. Good play in the backfield by Lang. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 2-yard line.
Come on, partner. Set.
Man in motion. He'll get it again. Gain of about 5.
7 with the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
At the 45-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby. Get at him. Set. Far out.
Pass play here on 1st down. He surveys the field. Throwing. Perfect throw. Has one. 5. Touchdown. Visiting team. Just an outstanding pass with a spectacular catch.
Boy, that is one heck of a touchdown. Those two can't be stopped out there.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
Now their defense is going to head onto the field. It's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 10. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball. Only one man back. Brown setting up play action. Throws it. Incomplete pass. He overthrows his intended receiver.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
2nd and 10.
Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Slings it over the middle. Picked off by the lineman. The defender was all over that.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 32-yard line.
He hands it off, fakes the handoff. With the pass, incomplete. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this.
On the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Morgan, the man in motion. Cross play to the right. Barlow couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Drops back, gets the pass off, picked off. Trufant watched the quarterback's eyes the whole time.
It looked like the quarterback may have slipped a little there. Maybe he wasn't able to put that one where he wanted.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 28. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Brown wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Throwing. That pass was right there, but he was unable to hang on.
That's the type of pass that you got to be able to hang on to. If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their blocks and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
With the pass. This pass is incomplete. Number 27 was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Zaspidil will come into this game to punt. Bailey is the deep return man. Fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner. One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Throws it. It's intercepted. The defender is there to make the play.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it. But they don't want to go into the half down by this much. They're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Going to the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off. A lot of room to work with. Good pass and catch there as he records his 3rd reception of the game.
The defense better start watching this guy because he's been getting some room to work with out there. And if they don't, they might wish they had, because he's the kind of guy who can really take over a game.
Gets rid of it. It's his receiver in stride. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. He's rushing the offense back to the line. To the air on 1st down. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Touchdown, home team. By Mike McMahon. Completes another drive with a beautiful touchdown pass. Wilkins comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And he takes on the extra point. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Zasted will be kicking off.
Up for the kickoff. Number 24.
And it's a short kickoff. From the 13-yard line.
This one hasn't been decided yet. Each of these teams have played fairly well on both sides of the ball. So I could see this one getting decided by whoever has the last possession.
They'll take over at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
Just over a minute still to go. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Kenny Mixon is creating plenty of problems for the offense. 3 sacks in the game.
Hey, he needs to let the other guys on defense get a sack. He's taking them all.
The visiting team call a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Pressure coming with the throw. The 50. The visiting team call a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining.
They'll probably be playing a soft zone coverage, so he should have options underneath if they go with the pass.
49-yard line.
Drop back, drop. Come on,
Passing on 1st down. Gets the pass off. The defense sees it. And that's the defense's 3rd pick of the game. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Set. Catch the ball, man. Stay up.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws it. Incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch. Now, whoever makes a catch here has to remember to get out of bounds.
McMahon sets up, using motion. With the pass, comes up with it. The home team call a timeout. They have 2 left. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that 2nd and 3rd gear.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. To the air on 1st down. Flings it to the outside. Slips the tackle. Hurdles free. 2nd and short of coming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option. They're already ahead, so I don't see him taking too many chances. He'll try and run the clock down so he can get a field goal as a half ends.
Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
About 2 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Brown loses the defender. A very well drawn up play.
It was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
The home team call a timeout. They have no timeouts left. And so the kicker ready to come out onto the field and try to put one through the uprights before halftime. Jeff Wilkins comes out to attempt what will be a 34-yard field goal. And it's on its way. The kick is good. Zatz comes in to kick off. It's on its way. From the 3. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 26. Palmer gets set, gets the handoff on his leg.
At the end of the first half, the score is 17, 17, the away team, 17.
As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the second half. Number 42.
The kick should be returnable. From the 9-yard line. The home team will start the drive from the 22-yard line. And as we settle into the second half, John, this is the close game that we expected between these two teams.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. These two teams are sort of mirror images of each other in terms of their strengths and weaknesses. Neither one is great, but they're playing each other tough out there.
Man in motion. To the air on first down. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Pass ball's incomplete. That short pattern results in a dropped pass.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big gain. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
Throws it. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Melissa, do you have an update for us?
Well, Al, the coach told his defensive players that they must step up their play if they want to come away from this one with a victory. They've played well against the run, and he expects it to continue here in the second half, but he feels that it is essential for them to take advantage when they create turnover opportunities. Al?
Thanks, Melissa. McMahon had just broken the 200-yard mark with that pass. Brown, the deep man. Brown. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1-yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 49-yard line.
It off again. Barnett stops him for negative yardage. So that tackle now gives him 4. Brown couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
3rd down and long coming up here. Throws it, almost intercepted. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Here comes the punter. He's gotten a lot of action so far. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one. This one goes out of bounds. They line up in the I formation.
Will start the drive at the 5-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here comes the heat. Let's go.
Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in. Throwing. Palmer was under intense pressure.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 5.
Bring the pain. Bulldog under. Set. They got enough. 94.
Drops back with the pass. Incomplete pass. Good job finding some room. I thought he was going to bring that one in.
Looked like he had it, but the thing just popped right out of there.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Steps up, throwing. This pass is incomplete. Nice play call, but the receiver just couldn't hang on.
He did a good job getting open, and the quarterback got him the ball. He just couldn't bring it in for the catch.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 37. A nice return there.
That was good blocking. The returner was able to find some open space and make the most of it.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Toomer, the motion man. Drops back with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Pressure, gets rid of it. Perfect throw. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Dropping back. Well, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they picked up the 1st down, but you want to make sure you don't get them too banged up.
First down and goal to go. Ball on the 4-yard line.
They got nothing.
McMahon sets up, using motion. Tosses it out to the left, and he's tackled behind the line by Winfield. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I'll tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down, because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Finner moves in motion. Handed off to the back. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Seven defensive backs in on this one.
On the 11-yard line.
Take him out. That's all you.
This team has been putting up good numbers inside the 20 here today.
Pressure coming to the end zone. Almost picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. And it's up. The try is good. 3 more points added to the board with that successful kick, his second so far. The home team go up by a touchdown. Zastovic is back and ready to put this one in the air. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 14. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25.
Come on, D up.
Palmer gets set. Under pressure, throwing, interception. The defense having a great day. 3 picks. The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Take him out. Ain't got nothing. Set. Hut. Stay after. Hut. Hut. Bring that chain.
Hand it off. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
The sack your quarterback, they can't find you. My defense crush your offense with no conscience. We tolerate no nonsense. When Warren Sapp on the line is trouble, we got to blitz to stagnate your
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind us. Closing in with the pass. The defender's got it. The 30, the 40. I don't think anybody can catch him, and he is gone. The 10, touchdown, visiting team. So that opportunity goes away.
And you can't try and force the ball into tight coverage like that, especially if you're about to punch it in for 6. Just throw it away and give yourself another chance.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The point anchor is good. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
He got all of that. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time. They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. He came free on that play, but he couldn't make the catch.
There's just no excuse for that. He's getting paid a lot of money to make those catches.
So it's 2nd and 10. And he's hit as he throws. They almost got to him for the sack.
Yeah, the pass rush got to him just as he was releasing the ball. He did avoid the sack, but he's got to be careful not to throw the ball up for grabs where the defense can pick it off.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Bring the pain. D out. Set. Hut. We'll see. Hut. Bust his grill, D. Hut.
Drops back. Press coming, and he's tackled behind the line by Henderson. Tenacious pass rush on that play, John.
Yeah, that's for sure. These guys can really get after the quarterback.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. So he made the right decision there.
To the air on 1st down. With the pass, Crumpler was there to make the catch for the 1st down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hit him low.
The visiting team line up in trips bunch. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 37-yard line.
You got him. Set.
Man in motion.
Hut. Bulldog under. Hut. Hut.
Tosses it right. About a 1-yard loss. Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 40-yard line. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. And the catch is made. Completes another throw. And is now over 200 yards through the air. This will be a long field goal attempt, about a 49-yarder. And it's up. And that kick is right on target. Good kick there, and he's accounted for 9 points of the total. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 42, back deep to the.
They'll return this one. From the 2-yard line. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. The backs are lined up in an I. Brown, play action, gets the pass off. Bailey had a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
2nd and 10. Brown, the deep man, fakes the handoff. Throwing, drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Tiger up. Set. That all you got?
Dropping back. Under pressure. He's taken down in the backfield. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside, but the rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. He fields the punt with room to run. He didn't have much to work with, but still got away a decent return.
Hey, even if it doesn't seem like much, positive yards on a return is better than nothing.
Ball at about midfield. The visiting team line up in Tripp's bunch. Closing in, throws it. Coles is one of those receivers who always seems to find a way week after week to get open, and that's his 4th catch today. They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Give it all you got,
Pressure, throwing. Incomplete. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
3rd down and long coming up here. Gets the pass off. Intercepted. Lynch did his homework, and it showed there.
That may have just been a case of miscommunication. Nothing seemed to go right there.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Stay after. Get the ball. Set.
Using motion. He's taken down in the backfield by Lang, and that's a loss of 2. A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Stepping up, gets rid of it, and this pass is complete. That pass was right into the receiver's hands.
Yeah, this quarterback has stressed accuracy all year. Repetition and control gives the guy confidence to deliver the ball on target.
3rd and 3. The home team come out with 3 receivers tight. Drops back. Sends it across the middle. Good read by the quarterback, but the receiver couldn't gain control.
You just hate to see that kind of thing happen. You're trying to get some momentum going or keeping your momentum going, then your guy drops a catchable ball to bring up 4th down.
Zastadil lines up in the backfield for the punt. Bailey is back to receive this kick. Here's the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out. Barlow is the deep back. Going to the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off right to him. And he's brought down at the 19-yard line. After holding in that pass, he now has 3 in the game. The lineup with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
You got it.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Cash got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep three things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Fourth down, upcoming after that incomplete pass. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Loose ball. The home team scoop it up. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the home team, 23-20. And we'll start the fourth quarter. So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10. McMahon sets up. He'll keep it. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. And a catch. Big time play by Toomer.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
94.
The home team come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. And that brings up 2nd down.
Number 82, the intended receiver on the play.
Eagle left. Hook out right.
Going to the right. Brown couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. And he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free. I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
If this attempt is good, we'll have a tie game. And it's on its way. And so that kick is good. And he bangs it through again. His 3rd successful field goal attempt. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81.
Good distance. From the 2. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out as the offense comes out onto the field again.
On the return.
First and 10. Barlow, the deep back.
At the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Can't put it down.
This guy's done absolutely nothing with his opportunities today.
On the play.
Snake eyes. Hit him low.
Dropping back, gets the handoff on the delay. Can't bring him down. About a 4-yard gain there.
With the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
You got it. Is that all you got? Set. We'll see.
With the throw, catch made on the run. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains.
17-yard gain on the play.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Set.
Under pressure, and he's brought down in the backfield. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
Come on, partner. Mad dog, go. Hawkeye right.
Dropping back, gets rid of it. Thrown behind, but caught across midfield. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Bring the pain.
Palmer sets up, using motion. They'll go with a run once again. Great move to get free. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
Drops back, gets the pass off. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, visiting team. Long touchdown pass.
Yeah, the quarterback delivered that ball out there where he had some room to work with. Once he got free, it was off to the races.
Akers comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. And so we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
Sends it sailing. From the 1-yard line. The home team will start this drive from the 29. They'll go from the I formation. Brown. 1-yard gain by the running back. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 30. Throwing. The defense has it. There we go. That defensive unit having one of its greatest days ever. 6 interceptions. The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The backs are lined up in an I. Hands it off. Setting up play action. No chance to get it off as they close on it very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
2nd down, and they need 15 for the first.
Eagle left. Take him out.
Closing in with the pass. That one won't count since he was out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. That throw just got away from him a little bit.
Third and 15. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Catch the ball, man. Let's go. Come on. Set. Fire up.
Barlow. Just about 7 yards on that carry.
7-yard gain on the play.
David Akers lines up for about a 36-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. And so that kick is good. And he connects on his 4th field goal of the game. Akers in to kick this one off. Nice distance. From the 7.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
First and 10. To the air on first down. Pressure with the pass. Catch on the run. A great job to stay in bounds and make the catch.
And it's a catch like that that starts to separate your receivers in this league. The guys who can go out there and make those catches in the sideline, they're on your next level.
Looking for an option. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. The pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up third down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Third and 5 coming up. Ball on their own 29.
Bust his grill. Bring that pain, baby. Set. Give it all you got. Do that.
The rush is on. Gets rid of it. Great pass. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line. And he picks up about 4. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
They'll take over at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Using motion. Excellent execution on the counter, John.
Yeah, he made some moves and broke free. And one of the things he does best is use his blocks downfield. He's very patient, and he waits for his blockers to engage. Then he cuts off their hip for a big gain.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 42.
You got him. Set.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Palmer just threw a perfect touch pass to him.
And because he got him the ball high, he was able to catch it on the run and pick up some great yardage after the catch.
Bring the pain. Get in there. Snake up. Set. Hut. Hut. Bulldog under. Get in there, Ron. Get at him, Keith. Bulldog under. Let's go. Come on.
Barlow. Maybe a yard on the draw.
Get at him. Eagle left.
2 minutes to the final gun. Third and a deuce. Ball on the 50-yard line. Looking for room. They'll bring him down at the 49-yard line. Just about a yard in the way. And so the offense gets one more shot to see what they can do here with the time remaining. Sharper looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Drops back. And he's stopped at the 23-yard line. They need 7. Ball on their own 23. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. A jarring blow on that one.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass. If they get a first here, they'll need to start picking them up quick. The more downs you use to get the first, the longer it takes. And they need every second on the clock to try and make a comeback.
Under pressure. Kennard Lang hustling on every play, and it's resulted in 3 sacks.
I'm sure the coach has some concern because they haven't been able to block this guy all game.
Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Hand off to the tailback. The home team call a timeout. They have 1 remaining. Barlow. Down he goes at the 12. And that's a gain of about 8. Barlow breaks the tackle. Great move. Barlow covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
First down and goal to go. Ball 1 foot away.
That's all you. Set. Back off, DB. Use the left. Bulldog under. They got nothing. Here come the heat. Got. Come on.
Second and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line.
Bust his grill. Tiger up. Bust his grill, deep.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Early movement there.
The offense needs to do a better job focusing.
And we're looking at a kneel down on this second down play. Second and goal.
Get in there. Come on, get up. Ralph.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the away team 33, the home team 23.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA
Drive
Sports.
home safely.